Hey everyone, I'm John Hayden, and let's queer up gay culture. In an exclusive interview, former Johnson's owner Matt Colunga tells me that Payroll at the Wilton Manors strip club, owned by Pride Holdings Group, was missed again last week. And then yesterday, this happened. The sign is small, but the message is huge. Wilton Manors telling Johnson's they have 24 hours to pay up or lose services. The post was taped to the door before noon on Tuesday, August 18th, and says the bar is $2,015.62 behind, and water shutoff will happen Wednesday. This is becoming a regular occurrence for bars owned by Pride Holdings Group. In May, their Aquaplex in Oakland Park was given a utility shutoff notice. They survived that storm, but closed 2 months later.
This is our last show.
The city told Greater Wilton Manors that they will work with Johnson's if they need a couple of days. But if Pride Holdings goes radio silent, the taps and the toilets will run dry. Now, I talked with Wilton Manors Utilities this afternoon, and they said the bar is still in arrears, but they made a payment and are good for 2 weeks. That takes us through September 2nd. Now, this is the third time in the past month or so that payroll checks have bounced. Former owner Matt Colunga says Pride Holdings Group has collected but hasn't paid sales tax or employment taxes in months. And that many documents haven't been transferred, meaning he could still be liable, even though he left the country. Matt says executives Tim Major, as well as Michael and John Barrett, made extravagant promises only to break them, and that, quote, everything was a lie, end quote. He hopes all three go to jail. You can read my entire interview at Out South Florida online and on stands on Thursday. And the thing that makes, it's $2,000 doesn't sound like a lot of money in the scheme of a bar like that, but it's the pattern.
Yeah.
And the people who miss the checks, you got to remember, bartenders, they get their tips a lot of times on the credit card. They don't get those tips at the end of the night.
Right.
They are waiting for their checks.
Has to be processed, yeah.
So they're missing out on their main source of income, which is not just their base pay, but it's the tips.
It is, and that's what they pay for. That's why you become a stripper. It's for the tips. Hello, come on. Look, I was so glued to Out TV during the Strip Down show that was at Johnson's, right? And it made it seem like, like such a high profile place, and it is. And I love Johnson's for what it is, right? And now here we are, with all of this. I've seen some of the dancers, I will not say their names, post on Facebook about their bounce checks, right? And again, this is their money. It's not even like, this is their tips.
Right.
That these people pocketed, basically.
Unemployment stuff, all the stuff that's like missing that these people need to survive.
Yeah.
I mean, the saga continues, and it sounds like the shameless Pride Holdings Group has no plans to do anything. Did you get that sense that they're not going to do anything?
I don't want to jump ahead and second guess their motives.
Right.
No, but I'll tell you, it seems like they're not going to do anything.
Yeah,
both of them have stepped down and retired. So, now, who do you go after, right? They're not the same faces that we fought with for the last 2 years, right? So, what does that look like, And these dancers, pay your people.
Mm-hmm.
Pay your people. It's their money. There is no other queer nonprofit. Thank you very much, John, for your reporting. Always incredible. Please follow John in Greater Wilton Manors for everything to do with our community. All right. There is no rock that goes unturned. Okay. John goes above and beyond to make sure that you know what's going on in your community. So make sure that you follow him on all social media outlets, including Instagram. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.